Hey guys, and welcome back to Pete the Surfaroo. Boy, am I really excited here. I've never done this before. Always wanted to know. I'm on a chook farm here, organic grow, so it's all organic. I'm here with the producer and owner of this land, Simon Clark. How are you, mate?
Oh, very well, thank you. Beautiful day.
Oh, it's a top day, mate. Just trot into another burrow there from the chickens. There's so many questions I want to ask you, and all these viewers out there want to know too. First of all, the big question, what's the difference between eggs and chickens organically grown and the ones that you can get at supermarkets, and they say they're all the same, caged to the same, it doesn't matter, it's all the same stuff?
Totally different. I mean, you can see yourself that chooks here have a really good lifestyle. They're free to roam, and they get what they need. They get lots of grass and bugs and things that they can free range from. And their food is the most important thing. With organic, you're not getting any chemicals in the feed. And especially with these eggs, they're fed whole grain. So they get the vitality of the grain that comes through in the eggs, rather than having the grain broken up and oxidised, going rancid, and then the chooks eat it. So all that comes through in the eggs. Whereas what I do is have whole grain. And that way the chooks can grind it up themselves, and they get all the vitality that's not oxidised.
The chickens eat grass as well?
Yeah.
And so a mixture of grains and grass is good, because I've heard with like fish, like salmon, because I eat a lot of fish too, and they say salmon nowadays isn't that good because they feed them those pellets and they've got soy and all that sort of stuff in it. So these pellets you feed them, grains, is natural stuff. It's different than pellets.
So they're eating whole grain.
Whole grain. So it's like wholemeal bread, all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
I was expecting to come out here and see white chickens. Now they're all brown. What sort of chickens is this?
They're Lomans, Loman Browns.
Loman Browns,
So
wow.
They're bred specially for free ranging.
Okay.
So they like getting out and investigating things and making the most of the environment.
As I've seen when I arrived here, they were my audience. They're all clapping and they're going, "Woo, woo, Pete the Surfaroo." So we're all here. It's great to be out, and as you can see, all this footage out here, they're free to roam. Now, how much acreage have you got for all these guys to walk around in?
There's about 70 acres.
Paddock you got over there, like corn or something?
A lot of grass. There's an old vegetable plot, so they're eating the last of the vegetables.
Yep.
And they're getting all the grass and that, and the bugs that are over in there.
You wake up, what, 3, 4 in the morning?
Yeah, check the runs, check everything, check the feeders.
Yep.
One thing I do is I cover the feed at night to stop the rats.
Oh, you get rats out here?
Well, and if you leave food out for rats, they'll come and eat it at night.
Yeah.
So most farms, they use a lot of rat bait.
Yeah.
I don't use rat bait.
Oh, that's good.
I use just natural meat. So I've got hawks and owls and...
So they do the job for you?
Carpet snakes that come and eat the rats.
Yeah, all natural, so that's good to hear. So we're keeping on that natural, organic
if
side.
you put bait out, then it kills your owls.
Yeah.
And the predators. One of the key things is to cover the feed at night. So all the feeders have covers that come down at night. And in the morning I go and check that the covers have all come out properly.
Oh, that's great.
It's all on timers. And,
yep.
But just in case something's gone wrong, I'll check it to see if everything's happened.
Now it's a full day's work really with these guys. Like people just think, oh yeah, they just go out and feed them and just leave them do their stuff. You employ staff. It's like a full-time job looking after these animals here to keep them in fit shape. If there's any sick ones, you look after them and then get them back in working again.
Yes.
So it comes midday, you have a bit of a break, and then what do we do in the afternoon?
Collecting eggs in the afternoon and then packing them. So,
okay. And you do that all yourself?
Yeah.
Wow. No machine, it's all with your hands?
Yeah, it's all hand collections at the moment.
Wow.
And then that will change.
Way to go.
Future, but,
yeah, I like the natural way. It's the way to go here with Pete the Surfaroo. Any favourite chickens you have that come and visit in your house?
Yeah, there's a few that come around that manage to jump over the fence and come up to the house and say hello.
What's the life expectancy of these chickens laying eggs, and then what happens to them after?
On the farm, that we'll keep them about 2 years.
2 years, yep.
And then after they've reached that age where you retire them, they go and live out their retirement in backyards. So.
Retirement village.
Yeah. So we sell them off to backyarders and they get a few years out of them.
Okay.
They become pets.
And once they're finished like laying eggs, they won't do it again. That's it.
Oh no,
they'll still keep going.
What happens is they'll lay for a few months.
Yep.
And then they'll stop and molt.
Yep.
and then they'll start again and lay for another few months and then stop and molt. So it's a process that keeps going for several years.
Okay.
But it's really only sort of commercially viable to do it for one season.
Wow.
So after that, the backyarders will get them and they'll lay sort of a number of eggs for them.
Cool. A question a lot of people out there are asking, like you can have medium-sized eggs, small eggs and large eggs. Now they're not like a factory where you just say to these chickens, lay me a big egg or a small egg. How does that all work?
Well, when the chicks first start laying, it lays a small egg. So, and they're actually the best eggs, the little eggs. The Chinese are on it. They pay more for the little 500-gram eggs than the big eggs because they know they're the best eggs.
Yep.
Here it's the other way.
Yeah.
People want big eggs, they don't want little ones.
Well, that's what I found with fruit and veggies too, like say for instance radishes and turnip and all that sort of stuff. The small ones are always the better ones. You get the big ones, you think I'm getting more value out of it, but then they just start getting a bit woodeny inside. Yeah. So always better to go for the smaller ones.
As they get older, then they lay bigger eggs.
Yep.
So it depends on the time of year too.
Cool.
Like the flock that's come in now, they've gone straight into bigger eggs because they lay later. So in spring they'll lay earlier, so they're laying about 18 weeks.
Yep.
At this time of year, in autumn, end of autumn, they're laying at 24, 26 weeks.
Wow.
So they're much bigger body size and they lay bigger eggs.
For all those serious trainers out there, all those pumpers, bodybuilders, and of course fitness, physique, they're always asking the question. Now some of them have 6 or 8 eggs in the morning for breakfast. Crack it, get rid of the yellow, just eat the white, or do the reverse and just eat the yellow and throw the white. Now tell me the truth, is it a whole meal to have the whole egg, the yellow and the white?
It's much better to eat the whole egg.
Yep.
That gives you everything, all the nutrients that are in the egg, rather than just taking a selection of it. Yeah.
So there's no cholesterol value, like because they say all the cholesterol's in the yellow, and don't eat it because it's going to boost it.
No cholesterol in eggs. That's an old
fallacy. Yeah. Well, there you go, guys. That's really important because a lot of people out there training are doing this. They're cracking all those eggs and wasting the egg.
The best part of it.
Yeah. All the nutrition
the
part.
Yellow is the best part.
Yes, part.
It's got the most nutrition.
Well, mate, I think we've covered pretty well everything out here with the farms. Now, you sell all around Australia now already.
Yeah.
So don't forget the name Organically. They're the eggs you should get. You can see where these chickens are going, and of course they're all natural organic stuff, so you're getting the real thing here. Simon, it's been a pleasure talking to you on Pete the Surfaroo. I'm going to still keep eating your eggs. I've been eating them forever. Really nice, and of course, look at this. That's all from the eggs, mate. It's a pleasure chatting with you. It's got a phone call, some more orders coming through, and the trucks are rolling out. Pete the Surfaroo here at the Organic Farm. Catch you later, guys. Yeah.